Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm thinking of doing a makeup look inspired by Glossier and their models. I'm not necessarily going to be using all Glossier products, but I'm going to be trying to recreate that glassy skin, like lots of blusher, just healthy looking, but look like I'm not wearing makeup. This is essentially a no makeup look, just inspired by that classic Glossier girl. So I'm not the best contender for it. As you can see, I do have acne and scarring, but I'm going to try my best to keep my skin looking like skin. They may still show through some imperfections, but I think that's the whole gist of Glossier, really, trying to get back in touch with just natural beauty. So I'm going to zoom you in and let's get started. As far as base products go, I'm a bit undecided. I'm not sure between these two. I think I'm just going to go with whatever the best colour is. That's pretty good. Oh, I haven't tried the NYX Bear With Me in a while. Even though I think it is coming up a bit light, it is more my undertone though. So I'm going to try that one. I'm going to go with the NYX Bear With Me. So let's get this off my face. So just before I go in with the tinted skin veil, I am going to take the NYX Bear With Me Radiant Perfecting Primer. I'm just going to take that on my fingers. As you can see, it is sort of a very glowy primer. This makes you ultra shiny. And I think that sort of adds to the glass skin effect. I'm not sure how much it actually does for longevity of your makeup, but I do think it really adds a nice all over glow. It's very healthy looking. I wouldn't wear it on its own, but that is just my own preference, as I think it just kind of looks a bit funny on me. But underneath the product, it is nice. Okay, and I'm going to take the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil just on a sponge. I know people normally use their fingers for this type of product, but I am firmly a sponge girl. So this is quite thick, as you can see. I don't know if I've applied too much. Oh wow, that's blending out really nicely. That is actually the perfect colour for me. Like, look at that compared to my chest and neck. Why don't I use this more? This looks so nice. I think that's done a great job of just overall evening out my skin and making everything the correct colour. So I do have a very naturally red face. But I will go in with concealer just to try and correct any of the acne. Overall, if you don't have spots, I do think this would be a great tinted moisturiser, skin tint sort of vibe. It looks so smooth and has such a subtle but nice glow. I'm not sure if that's from the primer. And for a drugstore product, it is performing very nicely. Okay, so under my eyes, I'm going to take the Colourpop Pretty Fresh concealer and just swipe it under like this. Some on my nose and the center of my face. This concealer is very moisturizing and it's great to make places look nice and glowy. It doesn't have the highest coverage, which is why I think it's good for a look like this, where you are trying to keep your skin still looking like skin. Once again, that one just blends out so seamlessly and easy as well. Okay, as that concealer was too light for my spots, I'm just going to take the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer and do the tiniest bit on anywhere I just want some more coverage, like so. Only applying the concealer really particularly like this on spots is a great way to reduce their redness but keep your skin looking like skin. Okay, and I do just let that sit for a bit, almost dry down, and then I take the tip of my sponge and ever so lightly just dab over the top. It makes it blend out, but it also then keeps that coverage right where I want it. So I think it's right here. And as you see, that has done a really good job of just covering my spots a bit more. I am slowly learning to accept that I can't just completely get rid of them. I can't pack on the makeup and they're just going to go. Applying less makeup and letting them just shine through a bit is actually nice. And I'm becoming okay with it, whereas I wasn't when I was younger. I used to just want to pack on my makeup until you literally couldn't see any of my normal skin underneath. For longevity purposes, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish powder on a highlight brush and sweep that around my eye. Otherwise I will get creasing and it won't be very cute. I'll run some in my eyebrows because that helps as well, the longevity of any brow products. So I'm aware this isn't really a necessary step, but because I'm pale, I find this makes me look more confident and healthy, which is all part of the Glossier vibe. So I am going to take my Chanel Cream Bronzer on a Sigma F50 and just swirl that in. I'm not going to apply as much as I normally do. I'm just going to very slightly warm up my face and add some more shape. And I think using a cream bronzer is the best, as they do give you that slight glow as well. Okay, and as you can see, I just look a bit warmer and healthier, which is exactly what we want. So I'm going to take the Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk. Now, I found this is actually quite a learning curve to learn how to apply, because I know they're meant to be simple and user-friendly, but for me, that just wasn't the case. So I just put a tiny bit on the back of my hand and take my Morphe M427. It's just my normal go-to cream blush brush, and I just swirl that into the back of my hand, like so. Take the product on the brush, and then just apply it on my face like that. I find I get so much more control than just using my fingers. You still get so much colour payoff. And as part of the Glossier vibe, go like across the whole middle of your face for almost a sunburnt sort of look. So if you are struggling with the cloud paint or any type of liquid blush, do try that technique by putting it on the back of your hand and just taking it on a brush. I went a bit too low, I think, here. Looks a bit funny. And there we go, I think that makes me look quite healthy. Okay, so the next step I'm going to take is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow Face Highlighter. So this is very pigmented as well. I do just take some on my finger, rub that in. Look how metallic this is. Tap it on my cheekbones, like so. This is great for that just dewy finish, because it hasn't got any glitter particles or anything. It just ends up making your skin just look almost reflective. And I think less is more is definitely the key to this. A little trick I'm going to do is take a little bit extra and actually just put that on my eyelids. And go quite high up with that. I want the whole eyelid to be shimmery and shiny. A highlighter makes them look almost wet, which is really nice. And even though I powdered my eyes, it still applied quite nicely as well. I feel like I'm glowing from the rooftops right now. But I do think my skin looks so healthy and smooth, which is exactly what we want. Okay, and I don't have the boy brow, but I'm going to try and create that sort of effect by just brushing my eyebrows up and doing the slightest bit of brow pencil and then sticking them with brow gel. And I pile on the brow gel because you kind of want them to be almost sticky up. Now I'm going to try a new mascara. So this is the Zoeva Infinite Potential Mascara. Now, because this is a Glossier look, I'm going to go very lightly. I don't know how volumizing or lengthening this is. It looks quite volumizing. So I'm just gonna almost go to the ends of my eyelashes. It's very liquidy, this mascara. But obviously, once you've opened them for a bit, they do sort of start to dry down. Okay, I've done the lightest amount. I could have built that up a lot more with this. And I'm just going to leave my lower lashes there as well. And I'm just going to wipe off any product that's left over on my lips. And just to finish this off, I'm going to take the Colourpop Luxe Gloss in Clear. I think my lips already have a decent amount of colour. You could go for a coloured gloss. I'm just going to take the clear one. This smells so good. I think that just adds to the vibe immaculately. You know what? I don't think I went in with enough blush. I'm going to take a tiny bit more in just using the same technique. This colour Dusk is gorgeous. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. And just to finish everything off, I'm going to take my Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Just because I haven't set my face or anything with powder, just to try and keep that glowy look, I'm going to need to use this setting spray to make sure it lasts. Otherwise, this will not last on me. Yeah, this setting spray is a bit like a magnet, so if you don't normally use powder or anything, I do recommend this spray. So that was quick and easy, and overall I think I've nailed the glassy blushed skin vibe, but everything still looks natural and I just look really healthy, and my spots have actually covered up quite well with them products as well. So I'll show you my skin texture up close. Look how just glowy and smooth I look. Like, this is gorgeous. Like, this is really pretty. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with this look, and I may incorporate some of these products such as the Bear With Me primer and skin veil. I think they look really nice, and if it wears well, I'm definitely going to be using this more. But yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to give this video a like, and if you want to see more of me, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be in your subscription box all the time. So I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!